Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Today is Saturday, June 7th, 2025. It is 3:25 p.m. in the afternoon here in Utah. In Provo, Utah to be specific. I actually wasn't sure what I was going to do a video about today. I had no idea because a lot has been going on. I just actually got my hazmat endorsement yesterday, added on to my CDO. First try, got it done, but first try. But I was down here in Provo, Utah, at the Provo Town Center, right up the road, a few miles up the road. And I'm on my way back home, and I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this video in Provo while I'm down here. I've told this story before on my channel a couple of times, but I'll do it again. So, many of you might recall, about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, I told a story about why I took a hiatus from filming YouTube videos, or filming videos and putting it onto YouTube at least. The part about putting it onto YouTube is the part I stopped doing for, I want to say close to 6 years. And it was for this one incident. I'm just gonna say this right now, that I'm, at least 25 to 50 yards away from where the location is at. You can see the building's right behind me. The whole reason why I'm not filming so close to that building is because now it is an apartment building. And I don't want to be like right up against the building, like being a creeper, voyeuristic type thing. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to creep people out. The whole reason why I'm here is because I want to document what this place looks like now. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and add in some pictures. Maybe if I can find some videos of the demolition and stuff like that, I'm going to add that in at the end of the video. But throughout that portion of the video, I'm not going to talk, but I'm going to tell about what's going on with that place now in this little clip, so that way you have an idea of what you're looking at, what's going on, and stuff like that. So, long intro, I know, but worth it. Wanted to explain what I'm doing here, so let's get to it. Thanks for watching today. Okay, so as many of you are aware, since at least 2014, I have been documenting the demolition of the whole Plum Tree Plaza here in this whole complex where I'm at right now. Did not save a lot of that digital stuff for the first 3-4 years I was doing that. I've been saving a lot of the documentation I've had since about 2017, saving onto a hard drive. And like I said in my story before, 2018, I was at Provo Movies 8, did an Urbex video where I got into the side of the theater and I documented what I saw in there. The whole reason why I did that is because when my wife and I first moved here to Utah, we would go to said theater because it was cheap. I know I'm just walking around right now, I'm just trying to get to the point of the story. Anyways, we would go to the theater because it was cheap. It was about $3.50 for students. BYU is actually right over there, a mile or two up the road, and UVU is about 5 or 6 miles down that way, Warren. But this was known as the cheap theater. It was about $3.50 for students and about $5 for non-students basically. And we would all come here, watch movies here. Provo Movies 8 was the name of the theater. It was located right where this apartment building is now. That's exactly where it was located. And some of the videos and photos I'll be posting at the end of the video, you might recognize Indoor Climbing Center. You might recognize the Columbia Dental Building, because those buildings have always been there since at least the 80s. This whole complex, before it looks the way it is now, was actually built in the 80s. So we would go to this theater because it was cheap and I wasn't making a whole lot of money. So we would come here, me, my wife, and my oldest son, we would come here, come watch movies for cheap. And usually this theater would actually show movies that had been out for 3-4 months already. It was getting ready to come out in DVD, Blu-ray, stuff like that. It was getting ready for physical release basically. And it would show these movies here for a couple months after 2 or 3 months of it already being released. And then it would still continue to show the movies about a month after they were released into DVD, physical media and stuff like that. That's what this theater was. 2008, it closed in 2017. I remember that because I was finishing up school at UVU, Utah Valley University, April 2017. And I think it closed about a week or two after I had gotten done with my schooling at that point. Anyways, for about a year, that theater and the shop code that used to be where this other apartment building used to be, and there used to be like a little like Mexican dance hall right next to it, those all sat vacant for at least a year before I got into the theater over here. It was about 2018, June or July 2018 when I got into the theater. And anyways, they just sat empty with no fencing, no nothing. They just sat there vacant and empty. You still see part of the complex over here is still an active construction zone. I'm not sure what they're actually building over there. One of these days I have to do like an update video over there. Anyways, for about a year, a few months, I want to say about 4 or 5 months after the theater had closed, I have a friend, Leather Wolf Studios. He was able to get access to the theater and be able to do an Urbex video there. Again, he's a friend of mine, met through doing YouTube videos, and I don't really want to release his name because he asked me not to. And I'm going to go ahead and respect his wishes, but I will go ahead and put his channel name down below, as long as the Utah Vlogging Crew channel that we both kind of run. We haven't really posted anything there for I don't know how long. It's been a long time since we've done that. Anyways, I'll go ahead and post a channel to a link to his channel and the other channel, so you can go back and watch his video. And I'll leave it at that. Anyways, he was able to get in with a friend of his, film it and everything. He got some good footage, a little dark. But he knows about that. He says he wishes he had a better light for that video. Anyways, and I had been jealous. I will admit that I was jealous that he was able to get in there and film a video, and I wanted to get in there so bad because I got a lot of memories from when I first moved to Utah with my oldest son, and taking him to come see some of the movies that he wanted to see here. So not only was I not making a whole lot of money, but there's like a lot of like kids movies like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs that I really wanted to spend like a whole bunch of money to go see when it first came out and stuff like that. So I went ahead. We would wait for that movie to come down here and be cheap. Anyways, it closed in 2017. A friend did his video. I was able to get access to the theater about 2018, about right here where this dumpster is sitting. I remember there was like a construction crew going here. I didn't know what was going on at the moment, but I went up to him and I asked him, hey, would it be okay if I went into the theater that was over there? He was standing right about here. I was like, would you mind if I went in tomorrow morning, the following morning? This is back in 2018. If I can actually go in and film it like inside the theater to get a video. He said, yeah, sure. I'll go in and leave it unlocked. I'll leave a place for you to get in. I have video evidence of that. That conversation, but I just did not include that in my video. And anyways, next morning I went ahead and went into the video, into the place, and I got the documentation, and basically I got charged with criminal trespass by the city of Provo. Anyways, I'll go ahead and share a link to that video so we can go into more depth about that video, or about that story, and why I got in trouble and stuff like that. And that's the whole reason why I took hiatus from doing the whole YouTube video. But anyways, that building was sitting right here, right where this apartment building was sitting. And I wanted to go ahead and document it so that way you can all see what the property looks like now. This specific building has probably been open for about 3 or 4 months, maybe a little bit longer. But just to also confirm my story, some of the pictures will show the Quarry Indoor Climbing Center right there, and also Plum Tree Dental. Just that way you can get, they still look the same from that time, and that way you'll be able to confirm my story. Anyways, if you want to hear the story about why I got in trouble, I'll go ahead and put a link to that video down below, so that way you can go back and watch that video, and then you can come back to this. You can come back to this video. You can see what it looks like nowadays. And now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and include pictures and photos from the whole demolition process, starting back to in 2017, back about when right after the theater just closed. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys give this video a like, get that algorithm going, and also get this. Go ahead and give me subscribe to my channel, and then also hit the notification bell to get notified for when I do actually post a new video, which I'm trying to do on a daily basis, but I'm finding it harder and harder to do. Anyways, comment down below if you have any experiences with Urbex videos and stuff, because I like to get a little conversation going and keep that community going. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and We're gonna go to the old construction and demolition videos now, or videos and pictures now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video, everybody. Thanks for watching again.
watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.